Well, look who's back. Well, today, I'm gonna go to the psychologically unsafe towers because today we're gonna be playing Tower of Impossible Expectations. And I wanna make a guide on this because I feel like for a lot of players, especially if you're more on like the beginner or intermediate side, you'll probably face this tower as your first intense. And I do believe this is a really good first intense to beat. This is also this is one of the easiest intenses as well. As you can see on the difficulty chart, it's like baseline intense. I feel like this tower though, despite it being baseline intense, offers a good introduction for future harder towers in my opinion. So let's just walk right in. Okay, so for this, it might be a bit confusing. Some people like treat this as like a head hitter. Doesn't really matter. This won't like hurt that much. I just kind of go sideways and just like hold jump like that. Also, a lot of these floors are like really short, but later on the floors get really punishing. So yeah, for this, I treat it like a wraparound. But instead, try to focus on trying to like, right when you like walk off, you jump and then you turn your camera like this. It takes some time to get used to. You can do like the same thing this way, like that, or you could treat it like a head hitter. Either way works. I would go sideways here. These are kind of long jumps, but I think it's whatever. This is a falling platform. Oh, is it a falling platform? I guess not. I think they nerfed it or something. Well, these definitely are falling platforms, and you gotta watch out for that. Yeah, just like that. You just gotta go as quickly as possible. I would like face forward when facing these platforms because they fall pretty fast, and the height between them, each platform is pretty high, so I would just face forward, like just in case if you don't jump high enough. Facing forward will help you climb the objects more. These are tilting platforms. These are very unstable. I'd say try to do it as quickly as possible because if you stay here for a while, it might get way too wobbly. So just treat them like normal wraparound, except just time it perfectly where right when the platform's like high on the right side, that's when you kind of gotta go. You want to wrap around the right side like this. Or once it's like really low, you kind of gotta go fast maybe. Either way works. But if you want to go slowly and take your time, wait until like the right side of the platform goes up and then just wrap around. This, I kind of go sideways like that. It's kind of a high jump too. Okay, these kill bricks, just watch your health. These kill bricks should not end your run at all because there is a lackluster amount of kill bricks in the first few floors. And I'm pretty sure you know how to like use tie ropes now. You can, it doesn't have to be that much a worry once you've cleared some like difficulty towers. These are also wobbly platforms, but they don't hurt as much. Okay, for this, as you can see the darker platforms, something's like a bit suspicious. Well, if you like step on these platforms, you'll end up in a seating position allowing you to fall back to floor 1. So I just like go sideways and just hold jump. Just like that. Okay, for this one. Oh, I guess they got rid of the split path. Oh, interesting. There used to be like another path, much longer path where you would go like this way or something, but I guess they got rid of it, which is nice. So what you want to do here is just climb, hold W, and right when you're about to like grab the truss on the right side of you, just hold W and just turn your camera like that. It's definitely the first choke point of the tower. Alright, so for this section, you could go through the normal route, but if you want to like have an easier time, I say do this head hitter like really. Oh shoot, okay. Also make sure you have healing items because even though there aren't that many like kill bricks right now, there's definitely a lot more kill bricks later throughout the tower. So I'd say if you want to go to a faster route, treat this like a head hitter and jump onto wedges like that, and then just jump and then just fall down to the platform. But I feel like some of you guys watching this tutorial who haven't been in an intense tower might not be able to do a head hitter like this quickly. If you kind of do it slowly, you might end your run through kill brick death. So I say just go down, watch your health, and always like just set yourself in a good position where you can wait and heal. Oh shit. Oh yeah. This is definitely like, honestly, this part might be harder than like the head hitter method. I'm not sure, but always check out practice plays if you want. Oh shit. Oh my god. I'm actually dying this section. Okay, I just gotta be very patient, I guess. And then here, just like grab the truss like this. Oh my god, I almost fell. So like, all you gotta do is like, you gotta do like a bunch of like truss flicks. Or like, what I do is just like, I kind of face the truss I want to go to. Press shift, W, and then space immediately. And then for here, I press shift, S, and then space simultaneously like that. And then just repeat the pattern until you like get down to this platform. This is like a seesaw platform. It may take like a few attempts for you to like make it up on time. Oh my god, I almost fell. Yeah, it takes a few tries for the seesaw to work in your favor in order for you to make it to floor 4. And floor 4 is pretty damn hard. But don't worry, I got you. I know what I'm doing, right? Okay. It's more tightrope gameplay. You could go through here if you want, but just like floor 3, you could kind of like do like a high jump and just jump across this, even though that will take a lot of kill break damage. But I think for this one, it's definitely a lot more safer than the floor 3 outside section. And then we got some wand studs. Alright, so here, I think this is like another major choke point for newer players. We got a two stud stick out. So honestly, I would just say maybe back out a little bit, or maybe like hug the wall. Either way works. I think a 2-stud stick out, it doesn't limit your options by that much, but I recommend checking out practice plays once again and see what works best for you in these kinds of wraparounds. But treat it like a normal wraparound, but kind of like think about you kind of have to go as far as you can and just go back. Just like that. Okay, you can also skip all these half studs by just jumping on the walls. Face forward and try to climb this up and just jump to this one, just to limit the amount of half studs you have to jump on. Okay, so for this one, you're gonna be in like a ragdoll animation if you walk through there, so you gotta like hold jump really quickly. Again, these are 1-stud stickouts. After you do that 2-stud stickouts, these shouldn't be a problem. And for these, if you step on like the inner side of these platforms, it kind of wobbles down, like just like that. So just jump through them like really quickly. That's my piece of advice for it. And for these, just don't worry about it that much. I don't think you even need to like wrap around. Just jump over the kill bricks. Now we're on floor 5. Oh, and for this, I recommend using first person. Just really focus on where you're jumping at. Now, it gets even harder. I say hug the wall while like using shift lock and moving sideways. That's like the best strategy for facing like these kinds of platforms over there. For this, just like on floor 3 outside, I'd say just wait and just make sure you're at the perfect spot for the seesaw until you can just walk and jump off. For this, I say just like jump over this or something like that, because this also like rotates a lot and you gotta walk across that really quickly. And these are seats. You're gonna end up sitting on these platforms if you don't jump on top of the like edge or like the back part of the chair. Just jump on the back part of the chair and you won't be in a seating animation. Alright, these are normal spinners. You could go this way if you want, but I'd say just like go this way instead, just a little shortcut. Okay, for this, my advice, either go sideways like that or try to like high jump that, even though that could also be a bit risky. Okay, now this is where like, this is another major choke point. I recommend using first person and treating this like a tightrope. Kind of take your time there, and then over here, just another very thin, like a half stud maybe. So yeah, I also recommend try to getting yourself into like a stable spot before you continue moving, and like jumping to dodge the kill brick spinner. And once you feel confident and ready enough, just jump to the next one. Stabilize yourself so you can just like stand still, and once you're able to stand still, just avoid the kill brick spinner to heal. And then just jump on to this. You don't have to do all of that. And if you want to jump to avoid the kill brick spinner, just stand in the middle of the spinner right here. Oh shit, I'm about to die. Oh my god. It's like a bit risky. You kind of have to move a bit left and right. Okay. Now at the edge of this spinner, climb up this truss right here so you get to skip this difficult section. And then you're kind of at like a safety spot here. Since you're not like dealing with the kill brick spinners no more, now you just gotta wait. Or maybe heal if you want. Okay, boom. Now, the rest should be like really easy. And just climb up the truss and you're good. Also, by the way, there's like a little break section if you just want to like relax, I guess. Yeah, take a little break because like, damn, floors 3, 4, and 5 are kind of painful. They were like pretty tough. Don't worry, it gets even harder. There's like the secret section. I say don't take it because it's like way above an intense skill level. Okay, treat this like a normal pushing platform. And now get through these platforms like really quickly because they kind of wobble a lot. So yeah, we're at like 100 health now. Now try to like go as high as you can with that slope, and then just go as high as you can with the ramp, and just move sideways at like the perfect time, like this. Yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of times where you won't time it perfectly, and as you can see from this example here, I did not time it perfectly, so I lost like 50 health points. So yeah, this section can definitely be deadly. Another maze. I'd say heal up for this section too. And you might be like, oh my god, it's pretty much over. Like, how am I supposed to get through this? Yeah, don't worry, I got you. You can try to avoid the kill brick spinners, but the route is actually kind of short. Yeah, we're already out of the maze, and there's just like a few more simple jumps. Make sure to watch your health like very carefully. And for this section, I recommend just hugging the wall like that. You would take like a bit of damage, but nothing too fatal. Okay, so I recommend going this way as well, because actually no, screw that way. I meant this way, the wedge. Yeah, if you go to the wedges, you'll be able to do this like really like overpowered shortcut, which makes you skip most of floor 7. So if you just climb this invisible truss right there, and boom, you skip all of this like spinner junk or whatever. Like, I tried doing that when I was trying to beat EToH, and oh my god, I'm so glad I found this shortcut instead, because yeah, imagine having to go through that. Okay, now I think floor 7's a bit chill, if I remember correctly. You can go through the normal way by hugging the wall, but there's a much quicker and safer way. Just like try to like high jump, activate shift lock, and kind of like flick your camera while you're jumping like this, and then you just skipped even more. Now if you want to skip even more, you could try hugging the wall, jumping on this very like thin stud to skip like all this junk. I mean, honestly, this is not even that hard, and I feel like you can do this on your own, but it definitely deals a lot of damage. Now on floor 8. Now floor 8 is pretty much the reason why this tower is intense. And also I do believe these platforms are yeah, they're can't collide true. So wait for this cycle to finish before you hop on the platform again, because this moving platform moves hella fast and you gotta like think really quickly. So once it's back, jump on the bottom side of the platform, move like this. See what I did there? Now jump over, and you can just jump on the rest of the kill bricks just like that. It's definitely easier than it looks, but you still definitely need to practice it. Now this one too, I'd say just time it as perfectly as you can. Right when like this outer end of the spinner goes to the wall, that's when you need to jump. So right when it's about to go to the wall, just jump. And yeah, avoid all of this junk. Good thing these kill brick spinners like over there are can't collide false, so you can chill right there. Now we gotta do some dance glitching. Just in case if you're not familiar with it, activate dance 2 or use command/E dance 2 in the chat, but there's already like a dance button for you. I'm pretty sure you gotta go to settings and utility button and click on emote. Since once you click on emote, you'll be able to use the dance 2 emote, and when you press dance 2, you'll be able to be in this dancing position. And right when you're like going to the right, like the very most right side of dance position, just like that, face perpendicular to your character, and right when it's at the very most right, you press shift to activate shift lock. It is definitely like hard to get used to if you're new, but you'll definitely get the hang of it. Also, watch out, I almost hit my head on this platform, so I recommend not jumping but walking on this tightrope and just taking your time. Alright, so once you do that, it's gonna say, hello, you need help. And you guys definitely need help from me. If what I meant to say was, you guys watching this probably need help from me because, yeah, this section, oh my god. This section is literally straight out of hell. This outside section is easily a run killer, and pretty much the reason why this tower is intense. What I do is just treat the first spinner like a normal spinner, just jump. Make sure you almost like hug the wall so you avoid any kill break. Jump on this kill break because all the kill breaks here can't collide through. And then jump on this kill break, wait. And now jump on the spinner. Jump on this kill break, jump on that kill break. Once you're on this kill break platform waiting for the next cycle, just jump. Jump there, and do a head hitter. That's literally the easiest way I could teach you to overcome this difficult section. Now, you pretty much passed the hardest floor, but even though floor 8's the hardest floor, floor 9 is definitely the most tedious floor. And I'll show you why once we climb up that ladder. First, we gotta wait for this platform to complete its cycle, because this moving platform kind of moves pretty quickly. So let's wait. It's about to approach us, so right when it approaches us, we hop on. Now just like, don't overthink it, just jump over it. Just time it correctly. Now for this section, just use first person. Oh shit, oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh shit. I went too far with that one. Okay, like I kind of like, I was a bit bold. I just started jumping, I got a bit too cocky, and then like I almost tripped and fell, so really take your time here, especially since this is pretty much the final floor. Use first person, make sure your cursor just aligns well with the platform, and once you're right at the end, you can just jump here. Now this section, I'm not sure if it resets now once you like get back up here, but what happens is that sometimes when like this platform's like all the way down, you're soft locked, but hopefully they fix this bug now where you don't have to get soft locked if you messed up just jump once. But what I recommend doing is jump to the first platform, jump to the second platform, the second stud, and while you're on the middle stud, go sideways and just walk sideways to the left like this, and then jump right when you're at the tip of the platform. And now you pretty much finished this tower, except you got this. Let me show you real quick. Oh shoot, man. You got another maze. Doesn't this seem pretty tedious to you? Yeah, it's definitely not hard, but it's definitely gonna take a while, which is why I recommend using helicopter powers. Just get through this part like as quickly as possible. You could definitely try you could definitely beat this section without helicopter powers, but it would definitely be a lot more difficult. And difficult I mean by just waiting and healing. So I recommend using helicopter powers because when you traverse across a kill brick floor with helicopter powers, you take much less damage. Now I'm not sure where to go. I'm guessing it's the left section if I remember correctly. And you go right here. Oh yeah, I think this seems right. And even with helicopter powers, you still gotta heal. So for this tower, I highly recommend using helicopter powers and healing items. So once you get through all of this, again, you gotta heal also because helicopter powers doesn't fully limit you from taking damage. Got this nice cool structure we just passed. Oh shit, okay. Now the ladder is pretty much the exit for floor 9's infamous maze. So we just gotta get back up there. Okay. We did it pretty much, right? Yeah, except you gotta be very careful in floor 10. Floor 10 is just a truss, but do not underestimate it because this truss definitely has an insta-kill. So I'd say wrap around like this so you're at like the back of the truss and just climb up like that. Whatever you do, as you can see right here, it's kind of warning you with the kill bricks. They're like telling you, okay, we got like an insta kill right here. Or wait, is there still an insta kill or did they remove it? Well, I don't know. Now, right when you're at the top of the truss, just hold space, and boom, you beat EToH. And then Intense Tower also rewards you on 50 tickets, which is actually really nice. So yeah, that's it for Tower of Impossible Expectations. Hopefully this guide was helpful for you, and if it was, always just leave a sub and like, it always helps. And yeah, so my bad for the slow uploads. Yeah, this year so far has been a lot, or at least these past few months, because college applications and just hearing back from colleges already. Definitely a very, very emotional roller coaster I'm going through. But I'm sure everything will be fine. So yeah, wish me luck. Anyways, catch you on the next one.